Hi, Kristina is here, and this is the video how you can improve your squat with 3 simple exercises. So first of all, why squatting? Well, in my opinion, squatting is the king of all exercises because quite frankly, you're doing it every day for your entire life. Since you were a little baby till probably, if you're lucky, till your very old days, you're gonna squat to pick up items from the floor, to sit down on your toilet, to sit down on your chair, to stand up from your chair. So squat is really important movement, and if you're doing it incorrectly, if you're wearing some joints and some muscles too much than others, that's where problems comes in, and you can develop back pain, hip pain, knee pain, ankle pain, all kinds of pains just from improper form of your squat. So first of all, let's find out what is correct form. In order to squat correctly, first you want to stand just slightly wider than your hip width, feet and knees also pointing out just slightly. Shoulders should be kept low and pinched to the back, chest upright and head straight. And now, how do you know if you're squatting incorrectly, and what are the key positions that you want to avoid? So when you're squatting, you really don't want to see this when your knees are caving in too much or when they are pushing outwards too much, which over time can overuse your knees, hips and ankle joints. When squatting, the position of your feet matters a lot. You don't want them to turn out too much, as well as you don't want them to collapse in. And lastly, when you're squatting down, you want to make sure you're avoiding excessive leaning forward movement, which places a lot of unnecessary pressure on your lower back. As well as you want to be able to maintain your feet flat on the floor entire time whilst lowering yourself down. So what you could do in order to improve your squat, and when people hear squat, they instantly think that it's a lower body exercise, and if my squat is not good enough, I should take care of my hips maybe, or my knees, or my ankles, which in some cases might be true, but your core plays a major role in order to perform squat correctly, because whilst you're squatting, your core has to be strong enough in order to resist the gravity, maintain your spine straight, and prevent you from falling down. If your core is not strong enough, your body is gonna try to find the ways like leaning forward too much or bringing your knees in order to prevent you from falling down. So there are plenty of ways how you can improve your core stability and strength. But when I'm talking about core, I'm not talking only about those ab muscles, because there are plenty of exercises out there that are targeting just that. And core has a little bit more than just your front wall. It covers entire trunk from your front to the sides to the back, as well as some muscles in your pelvis area also belongs to a core. So if you want to have strong core, my favorite exercises would be those that challenges your core to stay still whilst your limbs are moving. So that would be a bird dog, for example, when you're standing on your fours and you're bringing one arm and opposite leg up in the air whilst your core is really nice and strong. Or it could be a dead bug, where you're laying down on your back, you're bringing your legs and arms up and you're lowering them down slowly whilst keeping your core engaged and squeezing into the floor. So those are my favorite exercises, and there are many more. But to keep things very simple, we're gonna take the easiest one, which is elbow plank. So in order to perform elbow plank correctly, you wanna have your elbows just underneath your shoulder, keep your feet hip width apart, lift your knees off the floor, squeeze your glutes, tuck your tail under you, and maintain nice straight body line parallel to the floor. Keep this position anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. So next we're moving on to the exercise that is going to prevent your knees from falling in, strengthen the muscles of the outer thigh, and improve your overall squatting technique. For this exercise, we're going to use a small loop band, which we're going to place just slightly above your knees, and a chair or a box if you're in a gym setting, which is going to cue how low you need to go with your squat. From here, all you gotta do is to perform a regular squat, but with some extra effort to always push against the band with your knees. So, in other words, you cannot let the band pull your knees inwards. Repeat this exercise anywhere from 12 to 20 repetitions for 2 to 3 times. For the next exercise, you need to stand straight on one leg and make sure your whole foot, including your toes, are having a nice grip on the floor. With the other leg, we're going to start by raising the knee up and from there lunging back down. In this exercise, you need to make sure that when standing back up, you're really squeezing the glute of the standing leg. This exercise is going to stabilize your feet, knees, and hips, as well as train these structures to move in correct alignment whilst squatting. You can repeat this exercise anywhere from 12 to 16 repetitions per leg, 2 to 3 times. So here you go, you have all 3 movements that are going to improve your squat. And if you need more help with your squat or with any other movement, you can always contact me here at my Instagram or here at my website. So anyone you choose, I'm here for you. Thank you for watching and until next one.